Need camber adjustment for a Jeep Grand Cherokee or Jeep Commander? This video demonstrates easy installation of Specialty Products adjustable ball joint. Welcome to the Specialty Products Company installation video for the 23420 adjustable ball joint for the Jeep Grand Cherokee and Jeep Commander. One of the major concerns with Jeep suspensions is the tendency for the ball joint to bind and fail when the vehicle is lifted. Because of the short upper control arm, the stock Jeep ball joint runs out of travel with lift heights of over 1.5 inches. When this happens, the ball joint wears quickly and can fail completely, often resulting in damage to the vehicle. The SPC ball joint removes some of the angle from the upper control arm and offers significantly more articulation travel. This results in a system that will handle any amount of lift offered without fear of binding or failure of the upper ball joint. SPC has made several other important improvements over the original design. First, the ball joint stud has been shortened to eliminate the hex that protrudes below the castle nut after the ball joint is installed. This provides increased clearance to the tire, making it possible to run larger sizes without needing to cut off the stud. Second, and perhaps most notably, the internals were changed from plastic only to a steel seat design with a spring-loaded top cap. The spring compensates for any wear of the ball joint and keeps it tight at all times. Third, the ball stud is case hardened to provide twice the improvement in strength, as well as significant upgrade in wear resistance. This ball joint will likely outlast the rest of your vehicle if greased regularly. Finally, all metal components of the ball joint now use hexchromate-free zinc flake coating. This is the same type coating that most OE fasteners use and is much more environmentally friendly than clear or yellow zinc, while offering about 50 times more corrosion resistance. Always follow proper safety precautions associated with all the equipment used in this video. Read the installation instructions thoroughly. This product is intended for camber change only. Before beginning any alignment, always check for loose or worn parts, tire pressure, and odd tire wear patterns. Raise and support the front of the vehicle. Remove tire and wheel assembly. Tip: zero the reading on a magnetic camber gauge, like SPC part number 81139, so you can make an easy adjustment later. Remove nut from upper ball joint. Break the ball joint to spindle taper using Specialty Products Tool 8370 or 37985. Press out the ball joint using the 72509 ball joint press. In this example, we use the 305-228 removing adapter and adapters 4417 and 4424 from the master ball joint adapter set. With the ball joint removed, put a mark on the outside point of the control arm. Put a mark on the ball joint plate so the slot will point towards the tire. Position slide plate on underside of arm. Press the slide plate into position using ball joint press using adapters 305-228 and 204-508. Install ball joint through slot and align machine grooves. Install top plate with washer and nut and tighten lightly. Make sure the slot in the top plate lines up with the slot in the slide plate. Install ball joint stud into spindle, torque nut to manufacturer's specifications. Using the magnetic camber gauge, set the camber change as needed. Tighten top lock nut to 120 pound-feet once desired camber is achieved. Reinstall tire and wheel assembly and align. Always check for proper clearance between suspension components and other components of the vehicle. Recheck camber, set toe, and road test the vehicle.